while Super Kid 7 is laying on the ground, and my Kid 6. Whoa! I'm ragdolling someone to me. Oh my! Now I have to place that ball. Oh! Ow! Oh, Max! Hi, Max! Oh. Let's get inside chicken and launch me! Ow! Ow! That's torture.
On today's episode of What's Going On with Shipping, we examined the video just released showing the condition of the bulk carrier Ruby Mar,
I can get my own car.
after being attacked by the Houthi back on 18th February. I'm your host, Sal McCartland, and welcome to today's episode. So, some really interesting video showing the condition of this bulk carrier, the first one that takes severe damage by attacks from the Houthi. We're also going to discuss what the shipping company is talking about regarding salvage, also comments from the U.S. Navy, from the Yemen government, and even from the Houthi themselves regarding the salvage of this vessel. Also going to take a look at, could this ship be responsible for some of the breakages we're hearing about in undersea cables? If you're new to the channel, hey, take a moment, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you learn about new videos as they come out. So let's talk a little bit about Ruby Mar, what type of vessel this is, and its background. So this is a 564-foot, 172 meters for the rest of the world. It's not the United States. Ship was built back in 1997, making her 27 years old, so a little bit on the old side for a vessel, flying the flag of Belize. She had been sailing from Ras Al Khan in Saudi Arabia, that's up in the Persian Gulf, and then heading to Varna in Bulgaria with a load of fertilizer, which I'll talk about here in a minute. Ship can carry up to 32,000 deadweight tons. You'll see she has 5 holes on the vessel. Now, the ship was struck on 18 February by missiles, although I believe the missile in question that did the damage actually exploded along the ship's starboard side. We know that the vessel has dropped one anchor. You can see that the port anchor, the anchor on the left side of the vessel, is still housed. However, the starboard anchor is straight up and down. The question is whether or not that anchor is holding. This is an extremely flat day that you're seeing, and almost no wind and no current.
100 when I'm fast like lightning.
So one of the big issues that we're going to talk about here is the salvage of the ship.
Go.
Some early images of the vessel caught by the BBC and posted on their website shows the vessel is riding higher than it is today, so obviously the ship is still taking water. Now, the operating company for the vessel, Fleet Group, told Sky News that they're working on salvaging the vessel right now. So unlike what you hear in a lot of movies and everything, it's not a matter of just going out, throwing a line on it, bringing it home, and then getting salvage for it. You actually have to get a salvage contract. And no salvager is going to touch this vessel without a firm contract in place. That one of the things that is usually done when you're in a war zone is to have military tugs available. And right now, the U.S. Navy is offering to assist in this. Unfortunately, the U.S. Navy is in poor condition when it comes to salvage vessels. It actually only has 3 salvage vessels in the fleet currently. They're building new ones down along the Gulf of Mexico, but they're not expected to come online for a few more years. So the Navy salvage vessel is USNS Catawba, which is up in the Persian Gulf. Other issue you have here is, where do you tow it to? You have to bring it into someone's waters, and if this ship is carrying fertilizer and in danger of sinking, not many countries are going to want to take this vessel into their coastal waters. Now, they are working with the government of Yemen. Now, this is the government down in southern Yemen that the U.S. recognizes as the government. It's down on the Gulf coast. The bar is up on the Red Sea coast. Plus, the vessel is leaking oil. Now, this is not heavy crude oil. This is diesel oil, but not the traditional diesel oil you get from pumps for your truck. This is a heavier type of marine oil. However, the Houthi have also come out regarding this. Mohammed Ali al-Houthi, that if they want to tow the vessel, then they will allow the vessel to be towed, but only if relief aid is brought into Gaza. All right, let's go ahead and run this video and talk about what I see here. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am a former licensed merchant mariner. I sailed for 7 years. I went to the State University of New York Maritime College up in New York. I hold an unlimited second mate's license, so I know a little bit about this, not an expert by any means. So first thing to notice is, man, this stern is running low. This ship is way down by the stern. So I had an opportunity from a news source to take a look at a video that was shot inside the interior of the vessel. I can't show it with you because I agreed not to. But what the video showed was along the starboard side of the vessel had been probably near miss. So the starboard side of the vessel would be this part of the vessel right here. Believed a missile hit right nearby. Didn't strike the vessel because what I saw was the plates, the hull plates, had buckled. The ship was taking a lot of water into the stern compartment. The stern compartment is an auxiliary machine space on this vessel. It's also where the shaft, the shaft of the propeller is. And water was coming in from multiple sites along multiple heights, all the way down at Shaft Alley, which is the very bottom of the vessel, all the way up several levels. And so this ship was flooding in that level. According to reports, the ship was flooding not just in that after compartment, but also the engine room and the very aft hold. So pausing this here for a second. This is hold number 5 right here. This is the main house. This is where the crew lives. Up here is the bridge. You'll notice that both lifeboats are gone from the vessel. They've gotten underway. This image is also showing the deck. The main deck is awash back aft. You'll get a great image of it in a minute here. If that missile exploded close aboard here, what it would have done is cause shock damage. And that shock damage is water is incompressible. And so that water pushes up against the vessel and busts in plates. And accordingly, the number 5 hold, the engine room, and the after machinery room are all flooding. And this is a 3-hold vessel or a 3-compartment vessel. So if you flood 3 compartments, it's going to sink. And it looks like that this ship is going to go down. I actually don't think this ship is salvageable at all. This is extremely flat calm weather here. When you put a tow on this, the ship's going to become unstable to begin with once you start moving it. Let alone up, I think the ship is heading down no matter what is done at this point. I actually think salvage is very good. Just notice this everywhere. I mean, you're seeing that the compartments are starting to flood. So everything is flooding into this point. You're going to start seeing the ship take more and more. The Central Commission noted in one of their briefs that the ship is carrying 41,000 tons of fertilizer.